So I literally almost quit YouTube this year. I mean, when I say I almost quit, like I unlisted every video I've ever uploaded and I converted my entire channel into a faceless lo-fi station. I had an instant regret because that's not exactly what I wanted to do with my channel. I just had a temporary lapse in belief in myself. And when I sat down and really thought about what I want for my life, I remembered my reason why I do this. And truly, this is just like a documentation of my journey in this thing called life. Every year, I choose a word to focus on. And this year, the word that I chose was greatness. So what does it mean to be great? Greatness, to me, is the sustained practice of fully using your abilities in service of something larger than comfort or approval of other people. Greatness is consistency, even when you don't have the motivation to want to continue. Greatness is courage to choose the harder and truer path. Greatness is the responsibility for your gifts instead of excuses. And greatness is the growth that's earned, not announced. This year, I've challenged myself to truly see what could happen if I step into my own greatness. So what does it look like to choose daily to step into your greatness, you ask?
I've made a conscious decision to create routine in my daily life. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. A quote by James Clear, the author of Atomic Habits. Take a look at your daily systems. What are the things that you do without thinking? In those moments, I try to tell myself, I am becoming the type of person who, fill in the blank. I am becoming the type of person who wakes up early before work and goes to the gym. I am becoming the type of person who does not snooze their alarm for an hour after it goes off. I get right out of bed. What are the things that you do without thinking? I took a look at the things I do without thinking, and I actively tried to replace or couple them with things that I constantly think about, putting action to them. Example, each day I wake up, I use the restroom. We all do. So I placed a copy of Japanese Vogue in my bathroom. I read a passage out loud. It's appealing to me because I love fashion and I want to be fluent in that language. Another system, I walk my dog every day. Before I walk my dog, I put on my gym clothes. I walk him and then I go work out. I've created 5 daily reminders that enhance my daily habits as I consistently choose greatness. It doesn't matter how you feel. What matters is what needs to get done. This is point number 1. How are you spending your free time? I tell myself, in moments I'm doing something that is uncomfortable or not fun, I remind myself not to cheat myself from getting 110% of that experience. Time is the most valuable thing that we have. There's only 2 things in life that we spend. That's time and that's money. But time, however, is the thing that you cannot get back once you spend it. And we also have a bank that doesn't tell us the balance of how much time we have left. Point number 2. I don't focus on what I lack, but I make the most I can with what I have. Whether that's equipment, whether that's accessories, shifting the filter is everything. From the moment I moved into my apartment, every time I walked in, there's a huge window straight on the back wall. And I always thought to myself, man, I wish I had some curtains there. But there were a lot of things that I felt I didn't have to, like, i.e. a drill to put those curtains up. So every day for almost 2 years, I saw that window and I thought to myself, I wish I had curtains. I'm lacking curtains. One day I thought that thought and I said, I'm going to do something about that because I hate thinking about what I lack every time I walk in this door. So I found a tension rod for curtains, you guys. You just apply the tension, put it on, no drill required. I went 2 years thinking about what I lacked in that one simple area when the solution cost less than $40. The moral of this story is money is not an issue. Consistently remind yourself that money is not an issue and stop focusing on what you lack, but focus on what you have and make the most of it. Point number 3. Every day I say, I have greatness that shines on the outside brightly. I say it every day until I believe it and I see it. I clearly see the greatness within me. Maybe the beauty is that I don't see it externally. Maybe others already do. But specifically, you are what you believe you are. And I believe I am great. Number 4, I wear what I want. I dress like I'm going somewhere better later. What's the point of having all these clothes, statement pieces, if I never wear them? Check me out on TikTok. And point number 5, consistency is the key that unlocks your wildest dreams. In everything. That's seriously in everything. Going to the gym, eating a healthy diet, studying, auditioning. If you do anything, do it with consistency. And that brings me back to my YouTube channel. If I quit my channel, I would be doing myself a big fat disservice. I feel like I'm just getting started. There's no way anyone can convince me that this is as good as it gets. I believe the best is yet to come. So here's to pushing through, staying resilient, and doing what we need to see our dreams become tangible. Cheers to showing up for ourselves every day, over and over and over again. Remind yourself that you're becoming the type of person who, and fill in the blank. This right here is what I like to call the turning point.